Hi there and welcome to Mind, Muscle, Spirit. My name is Judy Wright Morris and I'm here with Mindy Harley.
Hello.
Who is a lady of many abilities, professions, businesses. We're going to talk about all of that. Tell me about some of the things you're working on right now. A little brief intro to your background.
Yeah.
Go.
All right, brief intro to my background. Well, who am I? Well, it all started back in Canada. I'm originally from Canada, and I had big dreams of, honestly, following my heart and making a difference. And I had an incredible upbringing from my parents that allowed me to do just that. And if it wasn't for the way that I was raised by my parents, I wouldn't be where I am here right now in LA speaking with you, and that journey has taken.
So we actually met in Vancouver.
Yes.
And we were both competing with the WBFF.
Mm-hmm.
And how long did you compete for?
Well, I've been competing since 2005 in competitions, and WBFF, I started competing with them in 2009, and yes, and that was where we met in Vancouver, and that was where my travels took me out to the West Coast.
So you ended up from Vancouver to Mexico,
Yeah.
Mexico to Omaha,
Yeah.
where you got married.
Yes.
Got married there.
I got married in Vegas, but yeah.
In Vegas,
Yeah.
and then you moved there, and then you helped your husband expand his company, both your companies, Rock Solid Nutrition.
Yes.
I'm happy to say I'm a brand ambassador for them and have been for a while.
Yes.
And I love their products. So you do that, and what some other things you're involved in right now?
Well, I do that. I do the marketing side. I've been involved in social media marketing, online marketing since around 2010. And I've been doing this for a very long time, and I expanded out from doing it corporate with businesses to helping people with their own businesses, their own online businesses, or themselves as the face of the brand, expand their network and grow their community and create an impact with their passion online as well.
And that has led you to expand further. So what are some of the most recent directions you feel yourself growing in?
Well, the big thing is that I knew that I always wanted to help people, essentially, and it was never quite, even though I was in the fitness industry, it was never quite from the personal training aspect. It didn't really, I'm one that can follow directions. I'm good at marking out the orders, but it just didn't connect with me to be a trainer in that sense. And then it was helping people feel beautiful with makeup artistry for a bit, and that felt good. And now it's actually led to everything that's been under this umbrella. It all comes down to the foundation, which is mindset, and that's been my big thing now. And it's always been my big thing that's always helped carry me through to the next level is mindset. And now coaching people now and helping them transform their mindset, empowering them to see what they're capable of and help them achieve their goals on a larger scale, rather than just the fitness, or rather than just their social media business growth. Because once you have one that's being enriched, it's just all going to spill out into the other ones. So that's where I believe the true success is.
In your experience, what you've studied and taught and lived, I see a lot of people who are very, very successful in an area that they've focused most of their life on. Why do sometimes people struggle to translate that success into another area? When you think, say for example, you've been successful in bodybuilding, would you be able to apply that success into, say, business? Do you think people struggle, or?
Well, I think everyone is going to be different. There's going to be different obstacles to overcome depending on the situation. So, it's butterfly effect too, where one thing can cause a ripple effect in a different way. But I find for the most part that success and that discipline that they've learned, that they've saved in bodybuilding, that automatically can translate into a different venue, right? So I obviously credit my success and my discipline that I've learned in the craft of bodybuilding to my success in launching my business and having a very great amount of success, personally what I deem as success, in just the 3 years since launching it. And if it wasn't for that, I don't believe that I would have been quite as successful. But for other people though, there's still going to be, it's not to say that I haven't had problems, it's not to say people aren't going to come across obstacles that they need to learn from, and they haven't quite met that beast yet. So they still have to. There's still a learning curve no matter what. Yeah.
Very cool. And what are your tips, top 5 tips to have the right mindset to go in a given direction?
Take responsibility. Number one. Take responsibility. It's at the end of the day, it's you. It's not the weather's fault. It's not even just looking back and saying, okay, if this client dropped off, could there have been a way for me to have prevented that? Is there something on my end that I could have done? Most likely, yeah. I mean, would cards may have fallen where they may? Fine, but take responsibility. Number one. Number two, be open to learning and put the ego aside. And this is becoming really self-aware with yourself as well, to recognize when ego is wanting to make the decision and when the decision actually comes from pure self, from your higher self. Number two. Number three, gratitude. Always. It'll rewire your brain. Gratitude always. And this can be really hard. You might want to tell people to, F off. They tell you, everything happens for a reason and whatever else. And then at the time, it could really suck and it could really sting hearing that. But at the time, you may not see it, but down the road you will. But remain in a state of gratitude when you can. And it's not to say that you'll never be unhappy or anything else. Recognize the sadness or the pain, sit in it, understand it, but recognize it like something that's just passing through the night. Don't stay in it. So, and a quick thing that I like to do for practicing gratitude is that no matter the situation, I always like to train my mind right away. So something were to happen, right? The phone might have fallen just earlier and might have cracked a little bit, but it didn't quite break. So automatically, well, you know what? It didn't smash. It's still usable. We're good, right? So just always tricking your mind and always trying to find right away, rather than, oh damn, why did that happen, or why did I lose that bid on that job?
Actually, that's a good question to ask yourself. Why did that happen? Yeah. Sometimes it's to make you stop and think differently.
And watch yourself, or just if it's something that you're always doing wrong, the lesson's going to keep repeating itself. Yeah. So recognize what that is on that grand scale, from phone to bad relationship. Number four for mindset is journaling. I'm a big believer in journaling. Journaling for brain dumping, and then writing down stuff, what you've accomplished during the day that are your wins, where you need to create some of your focus on, and prioritizing those focus points, and also celebrating your wins. Keep celebrating, give yourself that confidence. If you can win, keep winning, then just keep setting yourself up for that next success that you're going to have. So celebrate your wins as well. And number 5 for mindset, it is a practice. It's a practice like anything else. It's strengthening the mind. It is just like going to the gym every day. You're not going to expect to have a bulgy new bicep in one day. It has to be torn down and repaired over time. So mindset, it's a practice. It's something that you have to become consciously aware of and to keep practicing it every day. So, yeah. Thank you. Yeah.